many different names for these mobility and evasion techniques. For this DVD's purposes, we're going to stick with the Western or English names. I think it'll make it a little easier for you to remember it. Why go on the ground? Because in the different areas where Silat's used, the terrain is sometimes slippery, and you'll eventually end up on the ground anyway. They also call this Mother Earth, and this is where you kind of start your movement and start your understanding of the Silat. Do I recommend doing this on concrete? No. Train on mats. We want to be able to train tomorrow. Let's get started. The first one in our series is the seaweed. It looks like this. So we're going to break it down. My butt's on the floor, both feet are on the floor, one hand's posting, this hand is active. This hand's protecting my head, okay? Same thing when I switch over to the other side. From here, we want to work our recovery. I'm going to take the foot that's sort of leading and in the front, I'm going to swing it under my butt and come to a standing position. It looks like this. From there, I gently make my way back down, and I can work the other side. That's the seaweed. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. That's the seaweed. Our next one is the windshield wiper. I start in sawa, our snake or python position, and when I want to change, I'm going to lift my butt up and swing my legs to the other side. It looks like this. I can post one hand or do it without hands. Posting looks like this. In the beginning, if you can't do this, use your hands. And work your way to going without your hands. Again, from this position, I post one hand, and I make my way up. Other side, post my hand, swing my lead leg back, and make my way back down. That is your windshield wiper. Number 3 is the seat spin. My feet start again in sawa. I'm going to swing my legs from one side of my body to the other side. It looks like this. At any time, I can just recover, make my way down, and recover to the other side as well. This is your seat spin. The next evasion technique is called the horseshoe. I start in sawa, and I'm going to make my way towards the back, straighten my legs, and come up to the other side. One more time. That's our horseshoe. Again, at any time I can post up and get to the standing position. That's your horseshoe. Our next one is the rolling tripod switch. For this one, I'm going to have my butt be off the ground. They call it a tripod because I have 1, 2, 3 points of contact, and my butt's up and off the ground. I'm going to roll over my side and open on the other side. Let's break that down. Tripod, 3 points of contact. One hand, one foot, other foot, and my butt is off the ground. This hand is active. I turn towards my stomach, roll the other direction, other hand becomes active. We do this 3 times and come to our standing position. That is our rolling tripod switch. The kick-up windshield wiper combines two different techniques. You'll remember the kick-up again from the warm-up. I'm going to go to one side, kick up, then windshield wiper to bring me to the other side. It looks like this. Again, at any point, I can get to my feet. That's the kick up to the windshield wiper. Our next evasion technique is the helicopter switch. You're going to recognize this from our warm-up. It looks like this. And that's your helicopter switch. Our next mobility technique is the tuklaw switch. Start with the tuklaw, then I put that foot down, I'm going to turn towards my stomach and come on the other side. One more time. That's your tuklaw switch. Next is your tabletop switch. 3 points of contact, kick straight up, bring the foot back to you, turn on to your shoulders. Again, at any point, you can post up and recover. So that's your tabletop switch. You want to work these to develop your shoulders. That's why you go slowly and really try to use your extension. Later on, you can go fast, but you're not going to fight this way. This is really for your conditioning to get your wind up. Those are our ground mobility and evasion techniques.